I'm gonna tell you,
So, so hard,
it took
especially as a
me
woman, especially as a woman.
oh, it took me until I'd say my late 20s, early 30s before I even really started to trust my intuition because the
Yeah.
message that I had received earlier in life through religion was that intuition was a bad thing, that was Satan and you don't, it's demons and demonic and no, you can't listen to that. And don't listen to intuition. It's a bad thing, right?
What religion was that?
I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. I grew, yes.
Okay, I have Jehovah's Witness in my family. I know
Okay.
what you're talking about.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so I grew up as
Oh
a
my
Jehovah's
God.
Witness. I'll just tell you about an experience that I had. I was 16
Hmm.
years old. Me and my mom and my aunt were on the couch. It was a Saturday night. A new episode of a show that used to come on back then called Showtime at the Apollo was on, right? And it was amateur
Hmm.
night. And it was a new episode. So the first contestant comes out and I'm like, oh, he's going to sing. He's going to sing A Ribbon in the Sky by Stevie Wonder. Steve Harvey said, well, what are you going to sing, man? He said, Ribbon in the Sky. And I was like, oh my gosh. And my mom and my aunt just looked at me. They didn't say anything. Next person comes out. I'm like, he's a comedian. He's going to tell jokes. Steve Harvey said, what are you going to do? He said, I'm going to tell a few jokes. Everybody just looked at me. And I'm like, wow, this is working. Third one came out and I'm like, oh, she's a dancer. She's going to dance. And of course she was a dancer. And by that time, my mom and my aunt were like, Brandy, stop, stop.
Yeah.
You've already seen this. Stop. And I could tell the way that they were saying stop. It was like there was something wrong with what I was doing. And I remember getting up from the couch and walking to my room. And I made the decision on that walk to my room that I would never do again what I just did on the couch. I would never do it again. And I completely shut down my intuition. So it took me until my late 20s, early 30s before I could open it up again. And the thing that helped me the most was Reiki.
Oh
Reiki.
my God. Yes.
Reiki
Yes,
was
yes,
where it
yes.
all started. So I always tell people, if you're looking to open up energetically, get attuned to Reiki.
I've been in this for like 2 days and I can already see the changes.
Yes. It makes you more energetically sensitive because from
Oh my God.
Reiki, after Reiki, that's when the intuitive development showed up for me. And then the mediumistic development and then the astrology and all of this other stuff. But it started with Reiki. And that's why people call Reiki the gateway drug because it's like from
Yes.
there,
Yeah.
everything else opens up. You're much more sensitive.
Yeah. I'm so happy I made the decision. I was on the fence for a while, but I'm so happy I made the decision to
Yeah.
learn it. Life changing.
Yeah.
So I guess now that you're a medium, this part of this family doesn't talk to you anymore
Well, yeah. So, well, precisely.
because this is like Satan work.
There's still a lot of judgment and I feel the judgment and I'm sad by the judgment. But there's so many more I try to focus on that accept me for what I do.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it
Talk
was
about it.
difficult. Like it was really difficult.
Oh, oh, I know. I know. Believe me, I know.
Yeah.
So how do you balance, so many roles? So healer, teacher, astrologer, radio host,
Mm,
a mother, because you have to stay grounded to do all
yes.
that well, right?
Right.
So how do you do to stay grounded, centered in your own energy?
Oh my gosh, my kids do a really good job of that because they always tell me,
Oh,
"Mom,
good.
mom, no, mom, you can't do that, mommy. You got to do it this way." And like, I'm like, well, to y'all, do I ever do anything right? Like, all I ever hear is criticism, So it's really hard to like get a big head with these kids around that are always saying, "Hey, mom, why'd you do that?" or "Mom, this," or "Mom, that." I'm like, oh gosh, but it's wonderful. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Okay, so yeah, that's good. Yeah, I know it's a lot of work, so you understand. And 4 kids, I can even imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
And do you work with family like around the world?
Yes. Actually, most of my
Yeah.
clients, I see them on Zoom and I work internationally. So people from other countries, a lot of times I will have them as clients.